Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Super Mario Odyssey playthrough. It is time to begin the extras of the playthrough, and this is basically going to cover the entirety of the post-game. And first things first, oh my god, we're in the Mushroom Kingdom and it looks gorgeous. Yes, this is the first time that Peach's castle and the area around it have been replicated in 3D since, I'm pretty sure, Super Mario 64. Which is insane. I mean, obviously we did have the opening cutscene and the 121st star for the Star Festival in Super Mario Galaxy, but that was just a very small area and it was very specific to that moment. We didn't really have this sort of openness going on there, and I'm pretty sure that that is the only time the game, that this castle has been presented in this manner since, and it's just beautiful. Just to see how graphics have evolved, because sort of this is the first time you get a real point of comparison with old school Mario. I mean, obviously you already know how different this is to everything, but like 20 odd years ago, yeah, it will be about 20 odd years ago, obviously we've come a long way since then, but it's nice to be able to go, this is exactly how far we have come. Just to have that point blank, there's your comparison. It's awesome. It's also really awesome now because we have a music list, so we can look back and listen to any song that we want to in these areas. We've still got a few more songs to pick up, and you get those songs by speaking to Toad, who's got headphones on, proving that that is actually his head, because he's listening to music through it. It's not a hat. Because all the Toads are wearing hats on top of their heads. So I'm not quite sure why their heads are so bulbous, but those are definitely heads. And they're listening to music through them, which is awesome. But yes, Peach has gone missing again. And look, we get to go to the inside of Peach's castle, and it's beautiful. And we get the music, and oh, I love it. And look, it's Toadette in her Captain Toadette outfit, but she's now Archivist Toadette. And she's got a load of achievement-related moons for us. And the Power Stars, yes. Every single Power Moon in the Mushroom Kingdom is a Power Star, and it's amazing. And yeah, the Toadette moons make up the large part of the moons in the Mushroom Kingdom, so your best bet is to just sit and talk to Toadette for a while, just to see exactly how many Power Moons you pick up, because you will pick up a lot. And like, you really, really will pick up a lot. I believe we're going to be here until maybe about the 7 or 8 minute mark, perhaps? Yeah, this is what happens when you guess loads. But the whole thing is just do it all in one fell swoop, because I mean, look at how many Power Moons you can pick up. It's insane! One of the things that I really like about the post-game is that before, if you picked up a moon in a kingdom, you had to cash it in that kingdom. But now, it doesn't matter where you pick up a moon, you will be able to cash it in anywhere. So, for example, we've still got, or we still had anyway, the 15 Power Moons from the Moon Kingdom that we haven't cashed in yet. So that's quite helpful. And it's just nice because then if you do decide to go through a portal to another kingdom, you don't have to worry about going back to the kingdom you were just in to cash in your moons. You can just do it in the one that you've moved to. Which means that you could get a lot of moons in one fell swoop, because you could just keep hopping through the portals, and you could get through, I believe, you could get to every single kingdom in the game via that manner. And obviously if you're picking up moons as you go, then bloody hell you could have a lot by the end of it. I'm not quite sure what the number would be, but it would be a lot. So you'd be sitting at the Odyssey for quite a while if, if you're planning on doing that. Probably wouldn't recommend that one because, yeah, you'd be sat forever. But it's still pretty awesome. And one of the things that I like is that, well, it's not necessarily like, but you might have figured that we were going to come to the Mushroom Kingdom before you even got to this point, because you might have stumbled across the portrait that's in the Luncheon Kingdom. I mean, I know that obviously in this very playthrough I certainly did. You will have seen the portrait, and my brain just went, oh god, spoilers, hide it! Because I know that some people would prefer to play through the game without having these spoilers. Others don't care so much, but if someone's playing along, they might want to play a little bit ahead, and you don't want to spoil that sort of stuff when this is just such a lovely surprise, because I'm pretty sure that I didn't know. Oh no, did I know? I think I did know a little bit, but I don't know whether I was fully expecting it to be as it was. So it was just an absolute delight when I got here and found out exactly what it was and what was here, and it just made me so happy. And Captain Toadette, well, Archivist Toadette, are we nearly done with picking up Power Moons? Because we've got 40. It's a lot of moons that have basically come from just you. Oh god, there's more! We are nearly done, and then you are going to see a bit more of the Mushroom Kingdom, but I think my whole thing is go here first, because then, you know, you can get the whole thing with Peach has gone missing again sorted, and you can pick up all of the moons that you have unlocked and rightfully own, because also this means that then it's much easier and quicker to unlock a whole bunch of other stuff. So yes, we have a grand total of 45 moons, and we have been here for 7 minutes. Hey! And now it's actually time to kind of properly explore. And basically I'm going to tell you how I'm going to be doing the post-game of this game. I'm not going to do 100% run of the game, because as much as I did enjoy doing that the first time around, it's a very... there are certain moons which are very frustrating to get, Jump Rope Genius being the primary candidate. And I don't think that I have the patience for it to try and do that again, because it will drive me potty, and I can't be dealing with it, like. So, we're not doing 100%, but we are doing a... it's going to be about a 535-ish Power Moon run. So I am going to pop back to every kingdom. We are going to get a brand new moon, at least, in every single kingdom, but we're not going to be there for a long time. There's one kingdom that we are going to spend a while in, and that is going to be the Cat Kingdom and Bonneton, because obviously we didn't get to explore that area properly the first time we visited. So we're going to spend a while there, but then after that we're sort of going to hop, skip and a jump through all the other kingdoms, because as you can probably tell, I only need 500 Power Moons in order to unlock the ultra final level, and ultimately that's all I care about. So oh, that was a disaster. Let's do that again. Yeah, so I want to show those off, well, that level off, so I'm going to get to that, but after that you can go explore for yourselves, because really that's the whole joy of Super Mario Odyssey. And while obviously it can be very helpful to see exactly where everything is, sometimes it's nice to just explore. I mean, I did end up getting the majority of the power moves in the game by myself without any assistance. It just did reach a point for some of them anyway where I did have to just get the guide out. Really what I should have done is hint-toaded it. But I really desperately wanted to... get all the outfits, which I did, but they're very expensive to get all of them, so it was much more a case of, okay, not gonna bother doing that this time round, because it's very expensive, and for God's sake, it's very expensive, and I don't have the time or energy to grind for coins all over again. I've done it once, I don't really want to do it again. So that's pretty much the setup for my post-game run of Odyssey. It's going to be very different to how the HFC one's going, because that's very much more a case of we sort of ran through the main story pretty quickly, with maybe exploring a little bit in each kingdom, but not really going to town like I have. Because obviously I've picked up all of the purple coins, and so on and so forth, and a lot of moons as I've gone along. And obviously we didn't do that in the HFC one, but in that one we're doing about, I think it's 30 moons per kingdom as we revisit them. So we'll probably end up around the same moon count, actually. Which is fair enough. Maybe a few more, maybe a few less. We'll see what happens. But part of the whole joy is that, yeah, there's some things that you will see, there's some things that you won't see. And, yeah, it'll just be quite nice to have that just new experience if you wanted it. And this is quite a nice easy moon to get, so let's get this. I'm not going to do any of the ridiculously challenging ones in the Mushroom Kingdom. I might try for one of them, but certainly not completing it. We're actually very close to said moon, really. We're probably going to go for it after we have picked this up, because this one's like dead easy. But yeah, if you go down that well, there's a pretty hellish power rune. I would definitely recommend getting the heart up, the heart power up, because my god. And yeah, I was thinking, I'm not getting enough music here, so let's play a bit of Peach's Castle, because that's where we are, and it makes perfect sense to be listening to that right now. It's just delightful. And also, I mean, in Super Mario 64, this did play, I believe, in the gardens of the kingdom, so, well, gardens of the castle. So it works out quite nicely. And then we've got a little Goomba forest here, which is just really cute and delightful. And yeah, there's a lot to love in the Mushroom Kingdom in terms of how it's set up, the lovely bits of nostalgia. Because I mean, one thing that I'm not really going to show off, I'm hoping I'll at least go into one of the doors, but you'll see these hat doors hidden everywhere, and basically they allow you to refight harder versions of the bosses. And you get to them by jumping into paintings, classic Mario 64 style, and it's delightful, and the bosses are quite fun actually. I'd say in the case of Mollusque Lancier, he's definitely easier because it's raining, so you don't have to worry about pretty much anything really. It's just a case of making sure you remain high enough and dealing with him that way. But Cockatiel, bit of a challenge, because yeah, you've got the spinning spike things, which are a bit of a challenge. You've got... oh, what else is there? Trying to think. The Lord of Lightning can be a bit of a challenge because he gets more of the rolling lightning bolts, and his waves get a bit more complex in terms of their layout. I'm pretty sure that in that one there's definitely a really irritating digital wave to get around. So you do have a very interesting time in that sort of bit. And hey, look, it's Captain Toad. I really want Captain Toad Treasure Tracker 2. Please give me the 5 Ts, Nintendo. I need this. And I can imagine it would be really fun with the Joy-Con and like HD Rumble and everything. Ooh! Yoshi's favourite food, you say? I think we're going to have to go and investigate a little something. I wonder what's on top of the castle. Because, I mean, surely they wouldn't go to the effort of placing a certain something in the place that it was in the original Super Mario 64, would they? They did. Yep, you can find Yoshi on the roof of the castle, and you can capture Yoshi, and it's amazing. I mean, just look at this. You've got your flutter jump, you can extend your tongue, and what's really particularly... I was so close! Right. Yoshis, we are gonna get this, and it's going to go well. I might be doing the awful human thing of abandoning you and doing like the suicide, well, Yoshi suicide maneuver, but I want that Power Moon, so that's mine. And I know that I worked really hard to get up the top here, but I see purple coins over there, so I'm going to grab them. Oh! Just seen some others, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of purple coins in here. That's part of the reason why we will be in the Mushroom Kingdom for a while. It's about 2 parts worth, I think. Because I sort of wanted to cover as much as I could here. I'm not going to do, obviously, the hard mode. I'm not going to be here for a ridiculously long amount of time. But still, a lot, like I think pretty much the rest of the purple coins we've got to pick up, you can collect in the sort of secret areas, so that's fine. One of the things that you can do in the post-game is you can purchase multiple Power Moons at once. You can either get them as one or in multiples of 10. So you can get 10 at a time, which is delightful. And also there's a ridiculous number of outfits that unlock after you have after you've gotten a certain number of moons. So I think if you want to have the option of purchasing every outfit, you need to get, I think it's about 600 Power Moons or so. We're not gonna do that, but I will show off all the costumes because obviously I have bought them before. But we are going to show off all of these particular ones because they're awesome. So we have Classic Mario. We're also not getting the bone outfit because that is also extortionate. But yes, we get Classic Mario in his sort of darker colours. I believe you can also unlock that one by using the Smash Bros. Mario amiibo and maybe one of the other Mario amiibo, like the Super Mario amiibo. Obviously, the Luigi outfit, which is clearly the best you can get with, I believe, pretty much any Luigi amiibo. Then you have Dr. Mario, which obviously you can get from using a Dr. Mario amiibo. So what's really nice is that you've got all of these outfits which you can get immediately for free in-game if you have the amiibo. If you don't have the amiibo, you're not locked out from getting these, it just costs coins. And for basically all of them, up to kind of the final batch, they're all really reasonably priced. Because, I mean, obviously for these ones anyway, you're only paying 300 per, and then it will start to get a bit more costly after that. Like, obviously you can see there's one just there which is 500, but at least for this bit, that's fine. The Diddy Kong one is obviously slightly concerning because dressed as a monkey, and it just looks slightly strange, but it's still awesome, and I do think it's awesome. I do wish that there'd been perhaps some other Nintendo characters who got included. I mean, yeah, but we're not getting 155 more Power Moons. That's not happening. But what we really came in here for is the Mario 64 cap and suit, which, as you can probably guess, is going to turn us into a much, well, a low polygonal look. So you may have thought, oh, look at how far we have come! We have just insane graphics, the way Mario's nose moves, it's all just really epic and just stunning. Well, we've managed to go retro in this amazing game, and it's just beautiful.